All right, welcome to Divine Lotus Tarot. I have a message I was getting the sun sign energy of Virgo. Okay. So if you would like to book your own personal session with me, you can go to my website, www.divinelotustarot.com. You can find the instructions on the steps there on how to book your own personal session with me. And that is that. All right, so getting into this message, like I said, this message is for the sun sign of Virgo energy is what I was getting. So the initial messages I was picking up was um, I have uh, let's call them beings who wanted to get a message very strongly through. Okay. I'm hearing and I was picking up that they wanted to get it through in maybe like an unconventional way that's going to stand out, I guess, to whoever this message pertains to like get your attention because maybe you needed some type of extraordinary type of like random, weird, unconventional way for a message to get to you so you know like what you need to do in a decision. I do have God's presence and energy here. I have Archangel Uriel, and there's a whole bunch of other beings here, okay, that want you to know this message very loud and clear. If you're not familiar with the Archangel Uriel, you might want to look that up and as to why that's going to be very significant in this situation that you have been praying about. Because I get that some of y'all have been praying very strongly for some type of insight in what way to go, which with making a decision. Okay. The background messages I'm also getting was there is sacrificial energy here. Okay. There are individuals who you have been involved with who have tried to sacrifice you, Virgo. Um, and they've paid like hefty amounts of money to do this. Now, for whatever reason, apparently you haven't been sacrificed. Um, but the energies that has been successfully sacrificed when it comes to whoever this uh, these people, energies, beings, whatever this is that has been sacrificing others have been a Gemini, a Pisces, and a Taurus. Okay. Um, but it feels like you haven't or you have yet to be sacrificed. So for some of you, you are aware that someone or some people have tried to sacrifice you. You're aware of this already for some of you. And others of you, this might be your first insight into realizing that there have been people or a person who has tried to do this to you. But for some of you, like I said, you're already aware. Now, for those of you who are already aware, you wanted to know why. Like, why you? Why would they pick you of all people to do this to? And the truth of the matter is, they simply just saw you as the weakest link. They saw you as the weak one. They saw you as the one that it would be easy to gang up on, to attack, to push over. I mean, that's just what it really is. You know what I'm saying? They just thought you were not strong. Okay. They just thought that they would be able to take you down. And um, I just want to say that whoever these people are who did this to you, you know, it might be a harsh reality check to hear that because maybe for some of you these are family members. Maybe for some of you these are people who you considered friends. Maybe for some of you these are people who were coworkers. Maybe for some of you, you know, these are people who you've helped out in some form or fashion and you're trying to figure out why you, right? Maybe for some of you it's a mixture of all these individuals. But the truth of the matter is they thought you were the weakest link. They thought it would be easy to dispose of you in this manner. So that is why they chose you, okay? For those of you who were wondering. And then for those of you who didn't even know that this was something that was being contrived against you, well, that's your answer, okay? Now, what I'm getting as well too is maybe for some of you something, for those of you who know that this situation was attempted towards you, it could have been a situation where they could try to get you like on a private like island somewhere to go so that they could do this to you. Now, in other instances, If you know that situation has not applied to you, then this could be something that may be upcoming. And then that is the manner that someone would be putting you in a situation so that they would be able to try to sacrifice you on an island. So this could be a trip to a private island, or I don't know, a private island, a secret island, but like, or somewhere where the locale is that of an island. Okay. But yeah, so that would be your indicator. Now, for others of you, it could be the situation where you have been the one who was assisting other individuals to do this, and you could have attempted to do this to another person. Okay. In that manner, you could have tried to, or you were going to invite someone, or you invited someone to like an island or something like that, whatever this was, and you were going to try to do this to another individual, okay, on behalf of maybe some other individuals who you've been involved with. Now, what I am picking up as well too is that once again, the people who have successfully been sacrificed have been a Gemini, a Pisces, and a Taurus, and I picked up a Sagittarius and an Aries having something to do with this. The other energy I'm getting strongly here is an Aquarius energy. This Aquarius energy is not your friend. For some of you, you're going to come to find out that this Aquarius has been a secret enemy of yours this whole time. For others of you, I feel like you're starting to see clearly who this Aquarius is, and you're realizing that this Aquarius is not your friend. I also was hearing the message that you are not like this Aquarius. Okay. Now, for some of you, this Aquarius is someone who's rooted very deeply in the material realm. Meaning, this person is very materialistic, that they would do anything. I mean, hence the situation that we're talking about of people sacrificing other individuals. So, what I'm hearing is like you are nothing like this individual, especially for those of you where you have been on the wrong side of karma, meaning that you have been assisting other individuals to negatively impact other people's lives and putting them in predicaments that this would occur to them. You are not like this person. You are not like these individuals. You are not materialistic. Okay? You're not. And I heard the message like deep down at your core, you are not like this. You're not like this. Okay? That's not who you are. And I feel like for some of you, you have a strong rooted faith with connecting to the divine. Like you are of the light. That's what I was told to tell you. You are of the light. So even if you have, in instances in the past previously, been doing stuff where you know that you've been on the wrong side of karma, you still are of the light. So there's no need for you to worry or fear, okay, or be afraid to still turn back to God and connect to God. Because it feels like I heard 50% chance. Now, for some of you, either some of you are on bed rest, you are in the hospital, you are in jail, or you are in a situation where something has come to a pause in your life. Now, there's something about a 50% chance or 50% rate or something that applies to you in this situation. Either this is, if this is a court case, 50% chance that you may get off, things may go in your favor, 50% chance that it might not, I don't know, 50% chance that you may die, okay, if you're in the hospital or dealing with health issues, or something like that, or there's something to do with a 50% chance rate. There's someone, okay, trying to give you advice saying that if you only have these two options, you can either do this and things will go this way, or you can do this and things are going to go that way. But what I've been told to tell you is that the other factor that you need to consider, because some of y'all have been praying, like I said before, you have a strong connection, like a prayer life. Like you may be, it feels more that like y'all are religious. It don't really feel spiritual. It feels like you have a more like religious connection, but you do have a strong connection to God. And this, like I said, this is God coming through saying like you got one last chance. And I heard lucky strike. Now, what I was picking up from that was pertaining to the fact that regardless, if you feel like you have done things that you're not proud of, okay, meaning that you have generated negative karma, you have the ability to cleanse that. I'm hearing cleanse that shit. You got the ability to cleanse that shit right here, right now, but you got to tell the truth because that is what's holding you back. It's not you got this chance or that chance. No, there's another opportunity here, and it's God. So you can take that opportunity and do the right thing and tell the truth. And I'm not saying you're going to 100% get off. I'm not saying everything's going to 100% go away right away or quit. What I'm saying is there's going to be some type of lucky situation that's going to come through for you because Apparently, God is giving you a last chance to clear things up, to clear the air, to tell the truth, to do whatever you were supposed to do that you didn't do. I don't know. But you are being able to have some type of miracle that's going to come through on your behalf. And it's going to come through miraculously. It's going to come through unexpectedly. You don't have to worry about the wins, where's, how, and why. You don't got to worry about all that. Just know you prayed for some answer. This is the message that I'm being given to give to you. However it applies to your situation, you gonna know how that fits to you. Like I was saying, for those of you who have been on the wrong side of karma, and some of y'all have fucked with people who were chosen, and that could be why you're in a predicament that you're in right now, and you're needing this message. Some of y'all have fucked with people who are unsavory people, and you got yourself messed up, messing around with the wrong crowd, and now that's negatively impacting you. And like maybe things personal and close to you. So some of you have fucked with someone else, and it negatively impacted somebody else's life who you should have never messed with, and have been involved with negative people. It just really depends on your situation. But what I have heard is that there is a way, and you need to do whatever you need to do to tell the truth, to clear things up. You need to do the thing that is of the highest morale, okay? You need to tell the truth. You need to do the right thing. The other thing that I was getting in this situation was it has something to do with family. Now, for some of you, you've been duped by individuals who appeared to be family. Maybe you came from a situation where you did not have a family dynamic and you got involved with individuals who, I'm hearing unsavory again, you got involved with some unsavory individuals, and these people were like the family that maybe you never had, or they presented themselves to be a family unit, but they're not, okay? They're not a family unit. They're not your family, okay? For some of you, these are fucking family members who have folded on you. And these are the same motherfuckers who tried to sacrifice you, okay? Or who are willing to sacrifice you, okay? And I feel like a lot of you, Virgo rules Mercury. Mercury deals with your thought process as well too. I mean, it not only deals with communication, but it deals with your thought process. So maybe for some of you, this is fucking you up, like for you to realize that whoever these people were that you thought you were good with, that you were part of their family, they made you feel like you were welcome, you were part of their family, or these literally are blood family members who have done this to you, and put you in this predicament to essentially single you out, and put you in a position where you would take the rap for something, or you would go down for something, or something would fall back or blow back up on you. And you're realizing like these people don't have your best intention at heart. I know it's kind of fucking you up, but at the same time, what I was told to tell you is that you need to do what's in your best interest at this point. Yeah. You cannot be worried about money if that's what you're worried about, and you cannot be worried about trying to protect people who have tried to fucking sacrifice you. I mean, that's just really what it boils down to at this point. Like, would family really do that to you? I don't think so. No. Some of you are wanting to get back in good graces with individuals who you fucked over. So some of you have fucked over your family members, okay, trying to fit in with the wrong crowd, okay? Um, and some of you want to get back on good terms with your family members. Some of you want to have a family that you've never had, okay, and be able to have just a brand new life. Some of you, I was getting like a upstanding energy, maybe more so like for men. I mean, but it could go for men or female. But I'm getting more like you want to live a more, not necessarily like righteous, but it more feels like a legit. Like I guess if you're trying to go legit or something like that, whatever that means. But it feels like some of you want to actually like be legit. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to have to you just want a more loving, harmonious, peaceful life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you feel like you just want to walk away from certain things that's just like disturbing your ability to have a more harmonious, peaceful, loving type of life, where you could just focus on family. I feel like a lot of y'all just want to be focused on family right now. Like you don't want to be dealing with this, whatever you've been dealing with. You more so want to deal with family, or you want to start a family, you know what I'm saying? Or have your family that you never had. So for, like I said, you're going to have to do the right thing in a situation. Because some of you have put other people in danger, or harm's way, or you have brought harm to other people, okay, or you were going to try to do this for the sake of trying to fit in with people who don't really have your best interests at heart, okay? And for a lot of you, you have already seen the some of the ramifications of dealing with these people, and it has not been in your best interest. But what is going to be in your best interest is for you to do the right thing and to clear up whatever needs to be cleared up, to speak the truth on whatever needs to speak, the truth needs to be spoken on, and whatever consequences you have been dealing with up to now. I'm telling you, things are going to be resolved for you. But I did hear as well too, this is your last strike. Like, you are not going to be able to come back from anything moving forward if you don't do the right thing now. And what this all is going to lead to is a path of destruction and death for you. Like I said, because some of you are on the wrong path and you're doing stuff and has you spiraling out, and this is going to lead to death. For others of you, like I said, you've negatively harmed the wrong people. People who have been innocent, or just people who you shouldn't have been messing with, because like I said, you mess with chosen people. When you mess with God's people, God's gonna always stand and protect God, his people. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you were not aware of this, okay? I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't know, because all y'all situations is different. But it's only gonna lead to death, or just messing with these people, because for some of you, where they have tried to sacrifice you, that is the plan that they have for you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only going to lead to your demise, to your death, to your destruction in some form or fashion if you continue down this path that you're on. Essentially, I mean, that's just really what the message is. Hopefully this is helpful, and have a blessed day.